before I start talking my shit in this video, let me start by saying this. Kanye West has been someone that has always needed help, like obviously, especially with his mental and physical state over the years. Especially with these allegations that are coming out that he has been smoking some crazy stuff. I really hope that he doesn't leave us, because especially with this last album, bro. Like, okay, now I can start talking my nonsense. So, basically, right, I've been a Kanye fan for a very long time. And when bro started saying all this crazy stuff and basically left us quiet for an extremely long time, right, I was really excited when I heard that Vultures 1 was dropping, because everybody was calling my favorite artist a Nazi. So I was just really waiting for the way we're going to return back with a banger album. So when the album was announced, I was making an album with Ty Dolla $ign, a series album actually, and it got announced, then it got delayed, then it got delayed, then it got delayed, then finally it dropped, and I listened to the whole thing, right, and I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was nice, right? Everybody was saying it was mid or whatever, but I basically forced myself to like it because, well, you know, and the album was honestly just, it was good, you know. It had a couple of those TikTok songs that will be on TikTok for whatever reason, like that. The album was high at best, it was high. Then August rolled around. I don't think anybody was actually expecting Kanye to drop Vultures 2 this month. I don't think anybody was expecting it. Like, I wasn't even waiting. I didn't stay up early, I didn't stay up late just for me to wake up the next morning and see Vultures 2 had dropped. So I decided to listen to the album, you know. I went to the whole thing. Vultures 1 was high. This album is not height. It really isn't. Like, and the thing is that, another thing is that before I even was able to listen to the album fully, I was going to TikTok to ask what people were thinking about it, right? And also seeing people saying it was bad. So I kind of like purposely forced myself not to like the album. Like, I don't know, I just kind of forced myself not to like the album. So yeah, right. Vultures 1, it was high. It was not unreviewable like that retard Fantano was busy saying. I thought it was like maybe a 6 at best, a 6. This album it's like a 4. Like, I remember hearing the leaks, I was thinking that, oh, this album was going to be bossing, like low-key bossing. And I hate Fire, it sounded like Carnival, right? Sky City sounded bad, you know, but the Lil Wayne feature was good. So then I now thought about something, right? Since I didn't like this album, and definitely a lot of people didn't like this album, I remember that Vultures 1, I low-key forced myself to like that album. And this one, I forced myself not to like it. I thought about it that the only real way I'm going to enjoy this new Kanye album is if I force myself to like it. So I decided to do that. So I started to listen to the whole of this album over and over and over and over again until I smiled, you know. I had a good time. This was not fun, man. Really. And the fact that people are literally hating on this album before even listening to it, like Fatano originally did a review to this album, like made a whole like long ass video on this album without even listening to it. It was hard. Like, that is next level hating, bro. Next level. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So enjoy my pain. But the album is So after going straight in, listen to the album, right? I've listened to the album twice now, straight through. So we're going for the third one, right? Is our one of the challenge.
I'm moving slow. I just thought you had to know. I'm moving slow. You only fucking with a nigga cause I'm wealthy. Back when I was broke, I couldn't find no one to help me. Now it ain't a motherfucking thing that could.
So basically, I'm done with the challenge, right? And I have a couple of things to say about this album now that I'm done listening to it. So as of now, apart from the first 2 times I listened to the album without wanting to do this, I've listened to the album 10 times, right? The whole thing through. And my honest opinion, right, it hasn't changed. So this album is the most mid. Like it's mid. It's just mid. It's mid. I really want to like this album, man. Like Kanye West, like the fact that Kanye West dick writers are still messing with this album, like messing with it heavy. I've been seeing people trying to make this thing a TikTok trend, like using it inside edits and stuff. And truly, the album just came out like a couple weeks ago, right? So maybe this, maybe we should let it simmer a little bit. Let it relax. Okay, that's why I took some time before I actually made this video. I said, let the album relax. I don't want to rush, you know. And Kanye is saying that he's going to fix the album, you know, fix some of the features, you know, maybe make the leak songs good and not bad. This album is also mid. At the end of the day, right, I'm not Kanye and you're not Kanye. We can just really hope for better music, right? If I was Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign, don't think we forgot about you. I'll just let this album, these two albums, I'll just let them simmer for this time. Nobody wants Vultures 2024 if it sounds like shit, okay? You should allow this album to, you know, simmer down and actually sit down and remember why you make music in the first place. You don't make music to reach with deadlines. You don't make music to follow trends. You make music for the sake of making music, right? I remember when Ice Spice was really getting really big and she really only had one flow and she was really killing that whole, I'm not going to lie. So in this new album, she really started to like try and experiment with all these new flows. I'm saying that as if I don't even believe in what I'm saying. Anyway, the album is still trash. The Ice Spice album I'm talking about, the Ice Spice album, like the name of the album is usually on the trash bin, like what we're expecting. But yeah, this album is the most mid. It's just the most mid thing I've ever heard. Yeah. So there are some things that I wrote down in the middle of the night during this challenge. I forgot to say at the end of the video. Let's be part of the things I said at the end. So okay, so things I wrote. Okay, so the first thing I wrote is Sky City is ass. Okay, so that's first thing. Yeah. Next thing I wrote is time moving slow is good. Okay. Can I even say Bomb sounds like if Kanye told North about the song that's popular from Megan Thee Stallion and Japanese nigga. That I told him, nigga, what the fuck is this? Japanese nigga. The song that's popular on TikTok right now. Just anyway, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to put in all caps that put this in the video. So yeah.
My life be like